Okay, everyone, good evening and welcome. Welcome to Faculty of Social Sciences at the UWI Mona Weekend Program online information session. My name is Alfrika Parnell, and I am delighted to be your moderator for this exciting hour as we explore how we can transform your future with us. A bit about me. So I am 22 years old. I currently work and attend school. Well, I'm a part of the weekend program. I am also pursuing a bachelor degree in accounting. All right, so before we dive in, let's do a technical check. If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up in the chat. Throughout the session, feel free to drop questions in the Q&A box, and we want this session to be very interactive as possible. Right? So
clear and loud.
Okay, nice. Also a quick housekeeping notes. We will have dedicated Q&A segments throughout the end, so you can jot down your thoughts as we go along. All right, to kick things off, I would like to invite Dr. Lisa Vassiani, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, to share the inspiring story behind the weekend program, our mission, our vision, and what makes this journey so unique. Get ready to discover how the WEP isn't just about classes on weekend. It's about giving you practical skills and the confidence to step building into new opportunities. Dr. Vassine, handing over to you.
Thank you very much, Alfrika. I am Lisa Vassiani. I am an Associate Dean in the Faculty of Social Sciences, but I also teach at the university. So welcome again to everyone who has logged on, and it is my real pleasure to introduce you to a program that can be really transformative. And this is a Faculty of Social Sciences weekend program. This has been a gateway that has opened doors wide for education to a diverse group of proud alumni, including UWI valedictorians, professionals. You heard Alfrika say she's studying accounting, civil servants, entrepreneurs, and many, many other rocks of the Jamaican economy. So let me tell you a little bit about how the weekend program began. So the weekend program started with a very simple but powerful idea. Education should meet people where they are and not the other way around. So whether you're working full-time, whether you're parenting, whether you're involved in community service, whether you're straight out of high school and have to work full-time, or if you're just simply navigating the complexities of life. So if life is lifing for you, this program was built for you. And the weekend program reflects our belief in the faculty that your academic path should not just be confined to Monday to Friday, and your ambitions should not be sidelined just because you cannot fit into the traditional sessioning and scheduling of a university education. In addition, we decided when we started this that we would have faculty members who are specially chosen because we are confident in their commitment to serve the needs of this very specialized and special cohort who come to classes on the weekend. Smaller classes, more personalized attention with a community of learning. So Ms. Henry will tell you a little more, will tell you some of the details of the program, but we have thought this through. And in addition to the specific degree programs you'll hear about, you will realize that we have also been very careful about almost curating the free electives that we know will widen your understanding of Caribbean societies and help you to have a better understanding of how the world works. So whether it's about US foreign policy, whether it's about why the Jamaican economy cannot get off the ground, or maybe it has got off the ground, all of these cross-disciplinary offerings, whether it be sociology, economics, that we add on to the core programs you will hear about, all of these will help to improve your experience and give you a deeper understanding of the world that we all operate within. Our programs are rigorous at the University of the West Indies. They are well respected and recognized. And they're not just recognized in the Caribbean, they're recognized increasingly across the entire world. And you don't need a visa, might I add, to come to the University of the West Indies and join our weekend program. So our degrees generally at the University of the West Indies, and including those offered through the weekend program, we don't just prepare you for jobs, although that is important, but we also prepare our students for leadership. We also prepare our students for creating policy, for management, and also for innovation. Typically, if you do a regular program with the University of the West Indies as a full-time student, it will take you 3 years. And you might think that the weekend program might take you 6 to 10 years, but Ms. Henry will let you know that we have classes on Saturdays and we run a term through the summer break. And so we have figured out how not to double the time for the degree program when you choose the weekend program. It is generally approximately 4 years. We'll do lectures, tutorials, workshops, and you will learn to collaborate with other students. So, if you're still wondering why should you choose a weekend program? Well, let me give you a few reasons. One, access. You don't have to choose between your livelihood or family if you are someone working with a young family, or as many of us have to do, look after parents or other members of our extended family, and that limits us during the week. You have access to your education on the weekends, and you don't have to choose between your income and your education. You can have both. Another very important reason to choose a weekend program is something that can be lacking in our post-COVID AI social media world. We all have lots of friends online. Do we really have a community? And the community is a very important aspect of our weekend program. So you will have peers who bring experience, maturity, and perspective, but you might even be in a class with someone who's from a different background or a different age group. There might be young people like you, there could be younger people like me, but having this very mixed group allows for people to bring their own strengths and support each other and share different sets of life skills and experiences. Another reason is just simply the transformation. Many of our students have used the weekend program as a path to springboard themselves into the careers that they want. Some of them have continued to graduate studies, some of them have continued to open their own businesses, some of them are influencers online. Some of them are the cornerstone of Jamaican and Caribbean societies, doing regular, everyday work that's important and sometimes not seen in the media. And finally, why should you choose a weekend program? Because of the recognition. Credential you earn is exactly the same as if you attended the University of the West Indies in weekday programs. There are no asterisks, no conditionalities, no small print, just the same excellent program that the University of the West Indies and the Faculty of Social Sciences offer. So this is a program to empower you. Many of our most inspiring graduates have come through this weekend track. They've walked across the graduation stage and taken their pictures just like all other UA graduates holding their degrees, but also, and if we ever had the time for you to meet some and engage with them, you would hear their stories of resilience, sacrifices they have made. But you would hear at the very end the triumph that they had in walking the stage or simply getting their letter that their degree has been awarded. They are from all segments of society, security forces, some are in banking, some work at the university. They're younger people too, and they all really end up in the same space because they all make the one wise decision to enroll weekend program at the Faculty of Social Sciences. So this evening, I invite you to think about what is possible, to picture yourself not just attending UE and dragging yourselves through the mundane processes of life. We all have challenges. As I said in the outset, life seems to be lifing for everyone. But if you ever doubted if the time was now for you to make a decision to further your education, I would say come to the Faculty of Social Science weekend program, invest in yourself, and we are here, as you will find out, to walk beside you along the way. So for those of you who joined, thank you for your curiosity, and it's good for you, good for your own commitment, it's good for your own professional development that you have shown up for yourself. And my last point before I end, which has just come to me now, is that people will always say, be your best self. But what really is that best self? Is that a stagnant thing that you turn up with every single day? I challenge you to figure out that our best, whatever we define as our best self, will show up differently perhaps at different points throughout the day, but certainly, what's your best self today? Thinking about joining the weekend program, whether regardless of the program you enroll in, and your best self in 3 or 4 years are entirely different people. So we're always growing and always learning to do better. So thank you again for joining us. Welcome to the Faculty of Social Sciences weekend program. And we hope that you will realize that we have the opportunity to meet you where you are. Thank you very much, Alfrika.
Wow, thank you, Dr. Vasiani.
Yes, it has some unnecessary letters in there, so I forgive you.
Okay. Let's give her a round of applause in the chat, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now let's get into the heart of what you'll be learning. Miss Kian Henry will walk with you through the diverse courses that we offer and the dynamic structure on our weekend programs. You will also learn about the robust support services available to you. Additionally, Miss Henry will We'll be breaking down the administration process step by step, what you need, important deadlines, and how to ensure your application stands out. If you have any questions about eligibility or documentations, this is your moment to listen closely. Miss Henry, please take it away.
Thank you, Alfrico. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Vassiani, for such a great background. I just want to say that weekend school is like, I'm the coordinator and it's like my baby. So it's a very special part of my job. And I love this area. I love the growth that we have seen in weekend school so far, and that we are about to see coming this year. All right. So can I see the hands of those of the persons present who are not weekend school student? How many of us in the audience out of the 20 persons online are not weekend school students? I think I see one hand. Anybody else? 622, me too. Tiana, you're not a weekend school student? All right. All right, Tamian, I'm seeing that. Tamian, welcome. Michaela, welcome. All right, thank you guys. Looking forward to seeing you and having you. All right, so I'm just gonna do a brief introduction about weekend school. And as you're seeing, the first slide that's up is that it's a part-time program and we offer three programs, three BSCs. So you can choose either BSc in accounting, BSc in human resource management, or BSc in management studies. So as Dr. Vassiani had said, the weekend school was designed as an alternative to regular forms of full-time. People coming in Monday to Friday, coming up here 3 times per week for classes, and you leave work late and you reach your class late, and then when exam time come, you don't know what to study for. But so we design weekend school for Saturdays only, so you can stay at work late, or you can just go home, go get your baby, pick up your child from school, or just go home and do homework with your child or children, cook your husband dinner if you're married, and still do your home duties. But just ask them, just give me Saturday alone to come to school. Next slide, please. So with the Saturdays, you still get your degree in 4 years in the same amount of time as if you were coming up here 3 times a week during the week, every evening from 5 to 9. Because you'd get your degree in the 4 years. And if you were coming up here during the week, it would still be a 4-year program part-time, just the same. But the Saturday is just more convenient for just coming one day. All right, so what are the matriculation requirements? To come into weekend school, we only require you to have 5 CSEC, including math and English. Persons without CSEC math may, however, be accepted, providing that you pass Econ 0001, which is the remedial math, in the summer after you have been accepted. So we allow you to come to school, get a little touch of what UE work is like, and then in the summer after you've completed 1 year, then we ask you to do the Econ 0001 in that summer semester, because you will not be able to graduate without that course if you did not come in with the math. All right, so how is it possible for you to get your degrees in 4 years by just coming to school on Saturdays only? So the weekend school operates on a 3 semester basis. 3 courses are offered in semester 1 and 2, 3 in semester 2, and 2 courses in the summer and in semester 3. Now, for weekend school, summer semester is compulsory. If you want to finish your degree in 4 years on time with your peers, the summer semester is compulsory. Now, don't tell me that this is not possible, because we're going to have people later on in the program who did it in 4 years. And so that would be 8 courses for 4 years, and 8 4 is 32. So that last summer is even an extra, that if you miss a semester or you fail a course, you can make up in the last semester, in the summer term, in the last year. So it's more than possible, because you would have completed 32 courses. You have the last semester to kind of tidy up if you had failed a course or anything like that. So it is possible. All right, next slide, please. All right, so to kind of give you an idea of what the timetable looks like, this is what the timetable looks like for semester 1 and semester 2. We have classes from 8:30 to 11. Then we have lunch 11 to 12. Then we have 12 to 2:30, another set of class, and 2:30 to 5, another class. So that's how the timetable is set. When you come in, you come to orientation, which will, for this year, is going to be Saturday, August 23rd, and it's going to be at 8:30 in GLT 2. Because our numbers are so large this year, thank God, we're going to be moving from SR5 into GLT 2, hopefully, to accommodate the amount of people that we are seeing accepting this year. And we hope that some of you are here in this information session. So when you come, we will tell you what to register for. Now, even if you were in regular school before, we look at your record and we tell you what to register for. We see how best we can fit you in, even if you're not a beginner. But for the beginners, you do what we tell you to do, and as long as you pass all of your courses, you will get to graduate in 4 years. So that timetable is for semester 1 and semester 2. Next. So this other timetable is how the summer is designed. Now, because summer semester is shorter, we have to give you more hours per day. So we can only fit in 2 for the summer, which you have classes 8:30 to 12:30. 12:30 to 1:30 is lunch, and then 1:30 to 5:30 is the second set of classes. So in the summer, classes are offered in 4 hours blocks, but in regular semester, classes are offered in 2.5 hour blocks. So it works out to be the same if you come to school every day, 3 days a week, for 1 hour at a time for one course, or 2 hours and then 1 hour. So this is how it's done. So in semester 1, you have 3 courses, semester 2, 3 courses for the day, and for the semester. And in summer semester, which is compulsory in order for you to finish your degree in the 4 years, we have 2 courses. Next slide, please. All right, so let's talk about the cost. So because weekend school is non-government funded, it's just a little teeny bit higher than regular school cost. And the convenience of having to come on one day, plus our lecturers, because they give up their Saturdays, they are paid a little bit higher than regular school. So your charge a little bit higher. Now we're going to have a new school fee come September, come August, and so the miscellaneous fees that we have here, because this was prepared quite a while. So miscellaneous fees have gone up a little bit. But the course fee per course fee has also gone up to 38,400 per course. So if you look on the calculation with semester one, you would have 38,500 times 3 plus the miscellaneous fees, and that would bring you to about 153,900. It's going to be a little bit more, I'm going to be honest, because miscellaneous fees have also gone up. Semester two, though, would be what you see there, because you're supposed to only pay miscellaneous fees once per year, as far as I know. Semester two is 38,000 times 3, which would be 115,000. And for the summer term, when you only do 2 courses, it would be 38,500 times 2, 77,000 for semester 3. And you can pay like that in that breakdown. But you can also go over to USAS early, if you're accepted early, and discuss with them after you have paid your miscellaneous fees, a payment plan. So for argument's sake, say you cannot afford to pay it off semester by semester, you can discuss with them about paying a certain amount monthly, and they will accept that from you. You just have to pay off your miscellaneous fees first and go over there and talk with them about a payment plan. So for people who can't afford to pay it semesterly, you can go into an agreement to pay it monthly with SAS. That's the financial people. All right, next slide, please. All right, so who are our lecturers? I did this slide. Most of our lecturers are industry managers and industry leaders, people who have practical experience in the course that they teach. Most of our people, they have their masters, and some of them have deep, as I see down there, have their DBA, which is Doctor of Business Administration, and maybe 1 and 2 of them come and teach for me with their PhDs. But most of our people are industry people. They have hands-on experience in the courses that they teach. So you're getting the academic knowledge and you're getting the practical knowledge from our people. We have persons who graduated with distinction in their respective masters, though some of those are also teaching for us. Like Sharona. Sharona is Lisa, help me out. She's a Rhodes Scholar. Sharona is a Rhodes Scholar. She did excellent in her first degree, excellent in her master's, and then she got the Rhodes Scholarship and went and studied her MPhil at Oxford University. So we have people like those in our program. Really, in weekend school, you only have the best. I can tell you that. All right, so recently 2 of our lecturers received their DABAs and 2 are presently finishing up their programs right now. So some of you who are weekend school students may not see 1 and 2 of them so much right now. That's because they kind of asked me to give them a little leave of absence so that they can concentrate on their PhD or DBA. So yeah, we have the best lecturers in weekend school. All right, what are some of the courses taught? As Dr. Vassiani said, we try to give you a good mix of courses so that when you come out, you're rounded. So because of the 1 day of classes, we cannot offer you minors. or double major. You cannot do that in weekend school. But what we can do is give you a wide array of courses. For argument's sake, if you're doing a degree in accounting, you can do a lot of management studies courses and a lot of HR courses. So when you get into the organization now, you understand, although you are in accounting, you understand what the HR people face and you understand what the general management people face, and vice versa. For the management people, you can do 1 and 2 accounting courses and you can do lots of HR courses, and HR people can do lots of management courses and a few accounting courses. So we kind of mix it up for you. We also throw in the mix some entrepreneurship and some marketing, so you can come out rounded. So when you have your weekend school degree, any department that you want to move into, because you have a little marketing, a little entrepreneurship, you can do anything management or accounting, any course that you, any area of the organization that you want to go into. You can say to them, I did 3 of those courses when I was doing my degree, so I'm going to apply for this promotion. All right, so we offer project management, which is a course that people are paying by itself a lot of money to do. I mean, like $99,000, and we are charging $3,800. Taxation, of course, we have the #1 person from the tax office that teaches taxation. So that people can understand, even though we take in a little more interest into our own personal taxes, and how those are calculated and how the government calculates tax and GCT and that kind of thing. Quality service management, especially for those of you who work in the service industry and customer service, team building and management, about how to work with people. Same with communication skill for managers. Those are group work focused, teamwork focused, and we know we have sometimes we have a little tissy here and there, but the aim of these courses is to teach us about our personalities and how best to work with each other. And we have organizational behavior, organizational development, and organizational theory and design, where you can study other organizations and bring best practices from those organizations to inform your own job, your own organization, when you get the chance to share with them about how the degree has influenced you. All right, so those were my slides, and I see here that I'm to walk you through the admissions process. Now, the admissions process is fairly simple. It's online. Everything about the UE is online. So you would go, Fran, I don't know if you can go on it, but you would go onto the UE webpage, the UE website, and just look for apply now. And you click on apply now. And then you click on apply now again. And then you fill out the form, just like how you would fill it out for regular. But in filling out the form, you're going to look for Faculty of Social Science Weekend School. That's what you would click to say you want to go, and you fill out the form as they ask, as is required, and you submit. And as I said before, you would upload your qualifications with your 5 CXCs or your CAPE, whatever you have. So we have some programs. If you have CAPE communications with a grade 1 or 2, you would go straight into the phone 1013, and you wouldn't have to do the ELPT. Or if you got CXC English, CSEC English with a 1, you could just qualify right away for the phone 1013, which is what we call the CRIT. But if you don't have that, you will have to do the ELPT, and in weekend school, you're going to have to pass it with a 1. So you can qualify to do the phone 1013, because we don't have the capacity to offer the 1019, which is the 2-semester course. But we still if you are finding it hard to pass the ELPT with a 1, we do try to get you into a Fountain 19 into regular school. All right, so that's about the admissions process. So you'll have to go online, look for apply now, click on it, and I think you click on it again, and it takes you to a page to fill out a form, and you look for weekend school. When you find weekend school, we have 3 degrees listed: BSc in accounting, BSc in human resource management, and BSc in management studies, and you click which one you want to do, or you can click one for your first child. Application. For weekend school application, we are going to go up to August 15th. So if you haven't applied as yet, we're hoping that you will apply by August 15th so that we can send you the notification for orientation, which is going to be Saturday, August 23rd, beginning at 8:30 in GLT 2. All right. Anything else? Alfrika, am I leaving out anything?
No,
So all you need is
good.
CX5 CXCs, math and English. But if you don't have the math, we'll work with you and allow you to do the Econ 0001. Yes, Alfrico? All right, so Dr. Vassiani um touched on um networking. I just want to say sometimes what I want for my weekend school students is for them to find themselves in a good group. I have had testimonials with students who they support each other and they learn from each other, and the persons in the group push them to do well and they step up. And I had a guy who worked at Scotiabank come to me and say, Miss, after he did one HR course, he said, Miss, now I know everything about HR. I'm going to go to the HR people and let them know, because it was an area that he wanted to go into. He was so excited after the course. He was really telling me how good the lecturer was, but he thoroughly enjoyed the course. So some groups can be good. You make your lifelong friends. You help each other. You look out for each other. I've had one person who had a sick daughter with a heart problem. He went away and the group Zoom him into group meetings and help him to write his portion of the paper so he could send it in, and supported him that way when he was away for that month for his daughter to be in hospital. I've had people who are pregnant still come to school right up until 2 weeks before and finish their courses and then go and have their baby, and their classmates support them. And those are some of the stories that I just love to tell. So it's like a family there, and I'm looking forward to all the people who are on the chat who are new. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Henry. Now, guys, give her a round of applause in the chat, please. Now, what is it like to be a WEP student? Our resident admin superhero, Miss Anisha Query, has curated some amazing testimonials and stories from current students who are walking this path right now as we speak. Let's hear from those who know it best, our students. We're excited to bring authentic voices from our community. First, we'll hear from Candice Rowe, one of our dynamic current students. Candice will give you an inside look at what it's like to balance studies, work, and life as a WEP student, and how she's building valuable connections and skills along the way. Let's welcome Candice in the chat, guys.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Candice Rowe, and I'm currently pursuing an undergraduate degree in accounting, and I'm enrolled to the Mona Weekend program. So I chose the UE Mona Weekend program because it provides the flexibility that I needed at the time to balance a full-time work schedule with my academic goals. So working Monday to Friday, the weekend structure allows me to study without compromising my professional responsibilities. So it was an ideal solution for working and continuing my education at the same time. So my journey here at the weekend program has been both rewarding and eye-opening. Recently, I faced a challenge where, I enrolled ambitiously in 3 courses, but due to unexpected difficulties, I had to drop one. Because it was so late in the semester, the process became complicated and stressful. Thankfully, I reached out to Anisha, right, who stepped in without hesitation. Her support and quick action had resolved the matter within a few days. That experience overall showed me that beyond the flexibility that the program offers, it is backed by a strong and caring support system. So it's reassuring to know that there are people who are genuinely there for you, who want to help you succeed. One of the things that I really value about the program is the strong sense of community. The smaller class sizes, it makes it easier to connect with my peers and the lecturers, and this facilitates a more supportive and engaging learning environment. Overall, for me, the program has helped me to grow, not just academically, but personally. It has helped me to develop my practical skills and boost my self-confidence. One of the areas that I really struggled with was my presentation skills, but through class assignments and group projects and feedback from my lecturers, I've learned to organize my ideas clearly and present them professionally. And this newfound confidence has helped me tremendously during one of my recent interviews that I did, where I was able to successfully land a role in the finance department at Digicel. So the lecturers and the faculty advisors, they have been very approachable and understanding. They recognize the demands we face, and they're willing to listen, guide us through the challenges that we face on a daily basis. So that kind of support from both staff and as well as the community that I've built with the fellow students, this has helped me and has kept me motivated and focused. So I want to say to you, new students, if you're considering the weekend program, I do encourage you to take that leap of faith. We all know college is not easy, but the flexibility and the structure and the community that this program offers, it makes it possible. The weekend program is more than a degree path. It's a space where working individuals can grow, adapt, and reach their goals. So with the strong support every step of the way, it's truly an investment for yourself, and it's truly worthwhile.
Thank you, Candy.
Wow, thank you so much, Candice. Guys, give her a round of applause. I couldn't have said it better myself, but to add to that, as I said in the beginning, I'm also, well, you guys know my name is Alfrika. I'm also enrolled in the weekend program. I am currently in my second year, and I learned about this program through a coworker who did it before. The flexibility is for you. The flexibility is there for you because going to a work, doing a 9 to 5, sometimes you're doing overtime. Sometimes you don't even, when you come in, you don't have time to say, all right, I'm gonna look for something to eat and all that. And you still want to manage and you want to upgrade yourself from just being at a desk. You want to climb on the ladder. For me so far, yeah, have its ups and downs, not as rocky as some would say, but everybody is different. Everybody manages stress different. Everybody works under pressure different, right? And so far, the 2 years haven't been bad. I haven't failed because, as she said, you have lecturers who will work with you And believe you me when I say the size of the classes are smaller. And if you do not understand and you raise your hand and say, Miss or Sir, I don't understand, believe you me, they will go through until you get it. And I'm speaking from experience, especially when you're doing accounts, when the maths isn't mathsing. And I had a lecturer by the name of Dwayne Paul. Let me tell you, Dwayne Paul will not give up on you. He will pursue. He is consistent. Him literally walk the entire class and check your homework and make sure your homework do. And if your homework not do, you need to explain to him what your homework not do. And I also heard of a lecturer by the name of Mr. Rue. Yeah, they're all good lecturers. They're not bad. They're very understanding. If something comes up, you can say, Mr. Sir, you know, I won't be here. And you have, well, as Candice said, find people who you connect with, because it's not just about going through the program and just getting a degree. You're going to make friends, and some of them will feel as if you know them for years, and it feels as if they're family, right? And they will help you, they will push you, because no man left behind. I think you guys should really give this program a try, because it is very helpful. It is very helpful, especially for us workaholics, the people who have to work, the people who have family, but you still want to get a better education. You don't want to stay one place. I think it is best for you guys to give the weekend program a try. Thank you. Okay, so I just want to say thank you for thank you to Candice for sharing her journey. Now it's time to answer your questions. If you guys have any questions, you can just place it in the chat and I will read them aloud and ask, and the specific persons can respond. Do you guys have any questions? Also, we will share our contact detail at the end, so you can reach out directly, as well as an interest form and application form if you are ready to begin the weekend program journey.
So I'm seeing that Francesca has put the application form in the chat.
Yes, the forms are in the chat, and there are 4 links in the chat.
Okay, so I see a question from Michaela Thomas. She would like to know more about the payment plan.
All right, Michaela, so we're not the authority on the payment plan, but what I do know about it, first, they usually say before you can come and talk to them, you have to pay your miscellaneous fees first. Once your miscellaneous fees are paid, you go over to SAS. That is the bursary section. You go to the bursary in person and you tell them you would like to talk to somebody about a payment plan. Remember, the payment plan is private. So at that time, they look at where you're registered weekend school, they look at the amount, the total, and then they come up with a plan of how much you can pay per month. So I can't tell you what that entails because it's usually between bursary and the particular student, but I know of students who have come back and given me feedback that Miss, I'm in a payment plan and I pay monthly. So you can go over there and work that out with them. But if you haven't paid your miscellaneous fees upfront, they will not be talking to you. So the miscellaneous fees have to be paid first before they talk to you about the payment plan. So that's what I know about the payment plan.
Okay, I have another question, but first I want to apologize for the PMP personnel who is passing right now, which is contraption making noise. So give me a minute before I read the question. I'll wait until he passes.
In the meantime, Francesca, can you put up the semester one timetable slide, please? Yes, that one. So how long is the program, or how many semesters are required to complete the course? Sheldon, so this is what semester, all right, first of all, 4 years, you can complete the degree in 4 years if you do your 8 courses per year, 3 in semester 1, 3 in semester 2, and 2 in the summer, and you don't fail anything. Now, when you fail or you sit out a semester, you set yourself back and you also set your timeline back. But if you don't, if you just follow the program and pass every course, you can finish in 4 years. So the slide that is up right now, this is a typical day at weekend school for semester 1 and 2. 8:30 to 11, one course. Then 11 to 12 lunch, 12 to 2:30, the second course, and 2:30 to 5 p.m., the third course. So that is what a semester looks like. Every Saturday for a semester, you come for 13 weeks and you do your course. And then at the end, you do your exam. Exams are also done on Saturdays. Can you put up the summer one, please? So this is what it looks like in the summer. You're only allowed to do 2 courses because the summer semester is shorter. So we have to give you 36 hours worth of class. So you have 8:30 to 12:30 one class, 12:30 to 1:30 lunch, and 1:30 to 5:30 a second class. They're offered in 4-hour slots in the summer, while in semester 1 and 2, they're offered in 2.5-hour slots. So 4 years, and you will do 8 courses per year and you get to complete your degree, which is 30 courses. So that extra semester, that extra summer is if you have to do over a course or you failed a course or something, you can catch up. Hope that answers your question, Sheldon. All right, so it's Saturdays only. And that's how, can you put it back the other semester? I'm seeing your follow-up questions, Sheldon, and I'm hoping that I've answered the question. Back to you, Alfrico.
Okay, thank you. I assume that we don't have any more questions and everything was straightforward and you guys are ready to apply. So as we wrap up, I just want to thank you for joining us tonight and for considering FSSU Mona Weekend Program as your next big step. Remember, your future is what you make it, and we're here to help you shape it. If you are ready to take the leap, click the links or download the PDF in the chat and scan the QR code you can see on your screen to begin your application. Don't forget to follow us on social medias and feel free to reach out to our team with any further questions. We can't wait to welcome you to the UE Mona family. Have a wonderful evening and see you soon, guys. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.